Ennis Aylford, or I haven't seen you. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendro. Hello everybody, it's Witch the Moon again. Hi! Back with another episode of Strange Horticulture. We are doing, I believe, day 6? I believe. Not long after, the girl left home. Her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. In her own grief? That sounds like Reuben. Okay, yeah, day 6. That sounds like Reuben. How his okay. The old man in Constant looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current, flowing gently southwest. Okay, I also have this card. Yeah, and Sundari. I still have this one. Okay, so here's Castle Abbey. And she lives northwest, so here. 3 miles to the east. 1, 2, 3. For that one? And more important things to be doing. Nope, that was not that one. Okay. Where the hell is the east? Do I have that in my book? No, I don't. Okay, And there's also the constant. The old man constant. Let me start, watering these things first. I want to do like some of this first before I go explore, you know? And we have some will, so let's go. The old man at Constant looks across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders towards the fort. Coniston. That might be one of the places here. And it's at a lake, so probably around here. The old man. Okay, yeah, Constant. Looks across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders, the current flowing gently towards the southwards of the fort. So, around here? Okay, it was that one. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I am not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Okay. I still need to figure out the other card. I still need to figure this one out. But that's enough for today. Let's... Eleanor Brammer. I don't believe I've met you. The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. We'll stay away at not much growth, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I have Johnny a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Oh! You give us a plant. Okay. Water. So I'm guessing this is water and like a river. So near this area. And I'm guessing it's this. Because yeah, it's... Okay. It has to be like around here. Because of this area. This one maybe? The air, okay, it is. The air is thick with flying, biting insects, an unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I'm overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Winter boar. Also known as the blue aloe or blue winter for its cool blue-gray flowers, it's a hardy plant often found growing in extremely cold climates. The rubbery leaves make an effective insect repellent when applied to the skin. So, blue-gray flowers with rubbery leaves. Let's see. No plants over there. And it has that sort of petal. This one, oh, maybe this one, because it has multiple flowers. Gray-blue flowers with an orange center. They are gray-blue, nothing about the leaves being rubbery, but it's also the only one that has that specific petal pattern that we at least haven't identified. Winter Boar, okay. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places that's hard to see. At length, I come across what I came for and hurry away. Okay. I think we should probably make a new... Nope, not you. Make a new, shelf. New plant acquired. I still want to figure out what this one is, though. Like, I really don't understand that one. Let me water my plants a little more. Okay, we still have that one, but it's this one. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. This castle, northwest, so here, and she buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everhart goes. Oh wait, is it saying... Okay, no, she doesn't live in Castle Abbey. She lives in the castle here. Okay. So she lives here. No, she doesn't live here. She lives alone to the castle northwest of the abbey. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 3 miles east where the Everhart grows. There it is. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grow on a low mound. A plant. Oh, that's a pretty one. Okay, you've been solved. Red ebony. I don't think we have that in my book. We do not yet. Maybe that's beauty. Bethany, you're here. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for your help and your discretion earlier. The Sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Adra has been poisoned with Goldodendra has everyone worried. I would honestly be upset too. Temporary acting Ardra is panicking. I probably shouldn't tell you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. Runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. Okay, writing that down. We're trying to find her and her sister Charlotte. Remember that the Jacobsworth plant is said to help locate people. Jacobsworth. Okay. Jacobsworth. Jacobsworth. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of the Jacobsworth, but leaves the most interesting property. They'll point the way towards the person and have been used to many a lost wander out. Okay, so that's the leaves. And again, we already have all these, so... Okay, leaves are kind of bushy with points to them. This one has points to them. The leaves seem to have a mind of their own. Okay, that does fit. And yeah, it's the only one. Leaves seem to fit. Okay. It was that one. Jacobsworth. That's a really pretty plant. I honestly was expecting that one to be like a poisonous plant. Like, I thought this one was going to be the Gilded Dendra because of how it looks. So that's kind of interesting to see that it's not, that's a helpful plant. Okay, Jacobsworth. And, oh, I was going to put you, okay. I was going to put you over here. Yeah, there's no, oh no, there is room. Is there room in this one? How are they not crowded? Okay, I feel like that's... I'm sorry. Arthur Cook. It's my wife's birthday and I want to get her something special. There was a plant that she used to love as a child, but she hasn't been able to find any in years. Okay. What do you mean? It's sort of bulb-like and has strong smell, but strong in a good way. Oh, and the flower is more like lots of little flowers. Okay. So it's bulb-like with a strong scent. Flowers, lots of little flowers. This one is bulb-like and it's forest camphor. Pungent but not unpleasant. What was your again? Your forest camphor. So let me check the book. Strong smelling bulb as a powerful. It's beautiful, rounded. So it's strong smelling. It's a bulb and it has little flowers. So maybe this one. Ah, maybe. Ennis Aylford, I haven't seen you. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendro. You have a bio. Wait, you have a bio. Ennis Aylford, the cultist. Okay, so we got 2 cults. How fun! Awesome! A man who claims to represent a group known as the Seeds of Redemption. He grew up in nearby Gosworth, but it's rumored that he spent some time living in Rydal Cave. It's not clear what happened in the intervening years, but by the time he had come to Innimer, he had dedicated his life to the one he calls the Woken Dendru. Oh, brother. Okay. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise will be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single poppy flower outside the Sadgill Church before Friday. Do not make this mistake of ignoring us. Haze the Dendrus. Do I really have to go meet a cult? I'm gonna have to. Okay. Sadgill Church. Sadgill. Where is Sadgill? It's hard to read this. I love the game, but it's actually really hard to see this. I have to. Okay, Sadgill. Churches are hard to find in the small hamlet of Sadgill. This must be the place, and I need a St. John's poppy. It's kind of nice, like kind of poetic. How to join the cult, we have to get the flower that we first started off with. Although it would be interesting if it was. I was surprised that it's not the fox button, because isn't that like a sign of secrecy, or like a sign of like friendship, or Mary's breath? Verona Green. I've returned from Swansea. I must admit, I was hoping for more to go on, but there are certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the Stone Circle. Oh, joys. So, multiple deaths. The poor victim, well, the less said about him, the better. Raymond had it right, though. Grizzly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on the sample of the Gilded Dendra. Why are we carrying Gilded Dendra? Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and vein will turn black, for sure painful when you die. The point is so potent that even the plants of the plant can be painful. Okay, so it has leaves. These are the leaves, but it also has a flower because it says that even the leaves. So it. Okay. Has to be one of these. They're like pointed a little bit. Red front leaves. Wait a second, did I put this as a winter boar? Who has the winter boar? Wireless, foxbun, Mary's breath, forest camphor, shrimberry. Oh, I put the wrong one as a winter boar. Oh my gosh. Can I take that out? That was gonna be really bad. Imagine if that was the fuck. Gilded dendra, and I just poisoned somebody by accident. Okay, you are Winterboar. And I have to replace you. Okay. Okay. The leaves don't look direct. Rather unpleasant. The thorns look menacing. I'm staying well clear. It doesn't say anything about thorns, so probably not this one. Dark blue flowers, no. A sweet scent, like strawberry dipped in honey. Light blue flowers, the smell is alluring. Okay, process of elimination, it can't be you. It's probably not you. Probably not you. Not the mushroom. Is it? The petals are the dark petals. The dark blue petals are soft and feathery to touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. It has the same like curve at the end, and it says that the ache. Because the poison, it's not deadly if it's touching the leaves, but it's painful. And let's be honest, this looks like a poisonous plant. Let's be real here. This one looks deadly. Again, why are we holding this? Why do we have this in our... Okay, gilded dendra. Oh god, my eyes hurt. In the current time of this video, I've been recording videos, like 5 videos a day, because my family is currently out of town, so I have time to, you know, be active and talk and like vocal, because I'm really vocal with my family around. So I've just been recording nonstop, and I think it's getting to me. My eyes hurting and my throat burns. My aunt died 2 weeks ago, and I inherited her house. I've been sifting through her possessions, and last night I found something unusual. Really wood, you're new. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Okay, Royal Gentia? That's not the right thing. Royal Gentia. Royal Gentia. Royal Gentia. Sometimes called the Everheart. The pink flowers are made up of large, kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to erase the ground of a swift snare is to apply a paste paper from the sap of the Royal Gentia. I already know what this one is. I don't even have to look. Kidney-shaped pink flowers. It's not really that difficult. But I will still label you as such. You are a Royal Gentia. And the day with a new card. 5 miles south of the tallest one, both the tallest but one, it grows in peace by the midday sun. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book. Her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. So here's my mini theory for this. The daughter, the woman here, this girl, I believe truly that she might be Ruben's daughter. Because if we go through the bio, he's a good-humored man, but he's sad, and his child, who was troubled, ran away several years ago. It wasn't an abusive household, it seemed. So it could very well be that. At least, I think. It might... I don't remember. Inwood, hi! I have a necklace! I was able to strip away the sniff snare's vines and lift the lid, with more than a little trepidation, I'll admit. You have a necklace. I didn't Did she have that before? To my relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. At least that's what I thought at first, but when I looked closer, I discovered a golden amulet embedded in the gray ash. Okay, so the necklace is in fact new. Okay. Can I have it? On the back of the amulet it says, "With Solomon's scepter I awaken." Oh god, Solomon, not this guy again. Solomon's scepter. That's a plant, right? Man, Chappelle's gonna be pissed. They got a plan for Solomon besides him. They got a plan for Solomon, but not him. Solomon's scepter. Also known alarmingly as Hell's Gate and sometimes Solomon's Scorn, the plants are commonly used in witchcraft. Many sweet-smelling flowers grow along the stem. The stem? Okay, so there's flowers on the stem. That's interesting. Maybe, okay, so it's probably the lavender ones. Smells alluring. Alluring plus sweet smelling. It could be that one. And they also have the 3 petals. So it might be this one. It is that one. I'm right. I should really get into horticulture in real life. Alright, what's it called? Solomon's scepter. I'm pretty sure I spelled scepter wrong, but that's fine. Okay, I really should actually... Okay, 5 miles. Tallest one grows. No, the tallest but one. It grows in peace and peace. 5 miles and the tallest one. No, tallest but one. Is it the mountains? Maybe? But what does it mean by the tallest one? Okay. 5 miles south of the tallest but one, it grows in peace in the middle sun. So yeah, it has to be the tallest mountain. Probably, I'm gonna guess Seafell Pike because it's a lot more mountains than the other areas. And yeah, they look tall. Yeah, it's like if you okay, 5 miles of the south, the tallest but one. For the second tallest one. So Seafell looks like the tallest, but it has to be the second tallest. Because it's tallest but one. So the second tallest one. The second tallest one. Second tallest one. So it looks like this one might be the second tallest. We have to go 5 miles down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. Okay. The forest here is lush and vibrant. The bird songs feel enchanting like the calls of sirens. In the undergrowth, under the shade of the birch plant, a tree grows. Or a plant grows. Oh! It's a corpse flower! That's a small ass corpse flower. Hey, my good buddy David. I actually got killed by some wild beasts up near the Swinseed Stone Circle. The shepherd got killed by a wild beast. You mean the richer one? They say it slaughtered half his flock as well. People around here don't seem too bothered, but it got them panicked down Foxfield Way. A wild beast. Oh. Pardon? Kentmere Eye? Kentmere Eye. Kentmere Eye. Is there a place called Kentmere Eye? Kentmere. Okay, Kentmere. Kentmere. I descended into a peaceful valley where the village of Kentmere is situated. On my way, I passed the Brockstone or Badger Rock, which has always been popular with local children who challenge each other. I made a beeline to the village, which is sheltered by an ancient tree, but sadly nothing extraordinary. In your eye. In your eye. Oh, is this? Hold up. Okay, hold up. I think I know what it is. I think I know what. Let me get more will. Let me get more will to live, or will to explore, not will to live. Sorry. I should also probably move some of these plants because everything looks a little bit crowded. So like, okay, actually, how? Okay, yeah, no. Put you down, you down, you down, you down, you down. There's like 3 shelves, so for now, you guys can stay there. Actually, I could put like 3. I think here. 3 of each. Okay. Kentmere. So for here, Kentmere. Let's go down to Kentmere's eye, which is 124. Why did I come here? Never mind. I thought that was clever. I thought that was gonna be the clever. Okay. Kentmere's eye. Huh. Okay, I just realized something. I've never gone to use this, but it has an eye on it. Let me get another customer. Verona, you're back. Well, this is getting interesting. I was able to confirm that it was indeed gilded dendra that was used at the Sinside ritual site. That's a worrying sign. It's a plant that's used in several of the darker incantations. And it can't be coincidence that the same plant was used to poison the Arda. What if we're the ones that do all this shit? There must be a connection between the other murder and the sisterhood. I need some mental clarity to think it through some more. The maiden sorrow would help a lot. Remove the stuff leaves, the flowers of the plant drop thornfully, but it has thorns. Like these, and it's a drooping plant. Let me check the other thorned ones, just to make sure. Cause yeah, we already have the mellow glow as the one, and this one is thorny, but it's not droopy, so it has to be this one. Maiden sorrow. Wait, red amity. Hold up. That's the plant that's needed for this. Wait, hold up. I don't want to do that. Okay, let me name you first. Red. No. You're Maiden's Sorrow. But no, something else that was that I want to talk about. So one of the things that we've had in the desk has been this thing, and I never knew like what to use it for because none of the quests require it. But I'm just realizing it has an eye symbol, and it looks like the square it's a square that's like big enough, I think, for this. So if Camir's here, then the eye must be pointing here or here, or hell, probably here. I'm gonna... Here. No, I think it's here because this is where it's directly on. From Kemir, I followed the bearing of the eye and ended up in a small forest north of Kendall. The woods are thick with briar and brambles, but among the tangled undergrowth, a type of flower is flourishing. Okay, so it was okay. Find a briar dislocation. A briar disc. That's what it is. Okay. And okay. We have the circle. We have the red ebony thing. We have the red ebony plant. Said to heaven. It's extremely rare and not well studied. Blood has been spilled over the planet, which is huh? The large flower is in fact blue. No flower description, no leaves, but it does look similar to this. Look at the stalk, and it's a blue flower, and a large blue flower nonetheless, with an odd protrusion. So what? How do we use this? How do we use this? How do we use this? Hit you. Oh! Huh. So it works. Okay, so what? First off, what does that mean for us? Tomb of the Hunter. The Great Oak. Okay. So we get more plants, I think. We can find more plants. Here. Whoever wrote on my map has been very helpful. I would never have thought to come up here to a desolate place in search of a plant life, but a quick search yields exciting results. Okay, first off, let me label the red ebony plant. I still don't know what this is. There's something weird with this. You. I'll put a red ebony. You are a very useful plant. Ribbon, my boy. Looks like I'm going to have to make a trip to Blackcomb. Ronus noticed something at the spin site that has me pondering. A piece of slate with a symbol drawn on it in black. Can't think of anywhere else around there where'd you get a slate from. The ground. That and Brady Miller keeps insisting he saw something up at Blackcomb. Brady Miller. But then again, Larry Miller does claim that fairy stole his wheelbarrow. Maybe he did. Maybe they did. If I'm going to spend a night out in the hills, I want to take some Eyebright with me. Eyebright. Well, I want anyone sneaking up on me in the dark. Eyebright. Okay, it's a thorn color. Partly colored thorns deal with lasting damage. The plant only grows in south, where it's called loath after a long decade on eyesight. Brightly colored thorns, like these? Thorns look menacing. Okay, Eyebright. Eyebright. Put you over with the others, or by yourself actually. I want to go back real quick. So we found this one. Tomb of the Hunter. Right here. The memorial bears the name of Swaif Prior. It stirs a memory. He was one of the Dwyer. Theirs is a lonely life, at the mercy of a dangerous addiction. They built a tolerance to the Dranthian sap in childhood. They might benefit from its potent effects, but they will die if they stop taking it. An unusual plant grows sparsely around the memorial. More plants. Forest fire. Does it ever stop raining in Undermere? They have a reputation in town for knowing about unusual plants. Yes, we do. I need some gray sandfire. Nobody around here seems to even know what I'm talking about, but I hope I'm in the right place. Gray sandfire. You probably do. And you have a bio. Forrest Vire the Hunter. It's one of the Dryer, a group of that builds a tolerance to the harmful effects of giant beer from the child so they can harness the plant's potent mind-enhancing abilities. But it comes at a price. They will die if they stop taking it. Rumors that an ancient evil has arisen where too much for Forrest to resist. Dryer means hunter in the old tongue. He has traveled a long way to kill it. Oh, so you're a monster hunter. Okay, you know what? Invalid. There's like 2 murderers happening. We actually kind of need a hunter. Sandfire has a tough outer bark, which has many useful. Some chew it as a form of hygiene. Others take it to swallow it. The flame-like tendrils give a smoky scent. There was one plant that was around here that had a smoky face. I think it was this. It smells faintly of wood smoke. And it matches the bark texture. Gray sandfire, yep. And that's the end of the day. Let me label you. What was it called? Gray sandfire. I can put you there. Now before we end the day, I want to go back to this place because we have the tomb and we have the one down here, but there's an the great oak. And it looks like that's the last one. Right here. A huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall, bigger than any living thing might be. Its upper branches graze the sky. That's it? Okay. Well, that's the last day for today. Because I feel like this is a good time to end off the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Strange Horticulture. I've been your host, Witchlit Moon. May Limis's song guide you.